Battle through the heavens, Grand World. Chapter 86 Zhou Yuan's Despair. With the addition of Li Yu, the pressure on Zhou Yuan instantly multiplied. With the strength of 8 sovereign masters, it was naturally easy for him to deal with Liu Kai with his full strength. However, Li Yu's strength had already reached the monarch spirit, which was more than a level stronger than him. Wu, caught off guard, Zhou Yuan, who had just dodged Li Yu's palm, was kicked in the right arm by Liu Kai. The powerful force caused Zhou Yuan's hand, which was holding the bone sword, to tremble, and he almost couldn't hold it. Damn it! It's all because of the advancement of the fighting monarch of lower realm. What right does Xiao Yan have to kill a 6-Dao monarch spirit? I can't even fight him face to face. Zhou Yuan was roaring madly in his heart. As a proud son of heaven, he naturally couldn't allow anyone who had the same starting point as him to surpass him. Seeing Liu Kai smiling coldly and charging forward once again, Zhou Yuan also gave a ferocious smile. His eyes faintly flickered with a frightening red light as he rushed forward without hesitation. Brat, you are truly capable. With the strength of 6-Dao Sovereign Master, you have killed a 6-Dao Monarch Spirit. This is the first time I've seen you in my life. If you have advanced to the Monarch Spirit, I'm afraid I won't be your match anymore. Li Hong looked at the man and beast in front of him and said with a serious expression. Is that so? Xiao Yan revealed an inexplicable smile. You can give it a try. Little rascal. With Li Hong's pride as a peak of monarch spirit, he was mocked by a sovereign master today. No matter what this sovereign master's means were, he would still be the one who got slapped in the face. He furiously shouted. Li Hong's body suddenly rushed towards Xiao Yan. His strength had also risen to its peak. His 5 fingers turned into claws, and he rushed towards Xiao Yan like a fierce tiger that had descended from the mountain. Facing Li Hong, who was using his full strength, Xiao Yan naturally wouldn't dare to be careless. With his current strength, he would be the only one who would be at a disadvantage if he fought him head-on. Naturally, he wouldn't be able to use any more methods to deal with Rek. The blue flame ruler had already appeared in his hand as he flipped his palm. The crimson gold flame on it danced slowly, causing the air to tremble wherever it passed. Xiao Ao, go! Clenching the blue flame ruler tightly, Xiao Yan and the Xiao Ao's minds were connected as they softly cried out in their hearts. A man and a beast. One on the left and one on the right, they attacked Li Hong. Li Hong showed a contemptuous smile when he saw Xiao Yan coming at him. However, since he had been sent flying by Suo Quan's palm strike, he dared not be careless. A layer of armor formed by faint origin monarch ki instantly appeared on his body. His right hand formed 5 claws and pushed toward Xiao Yan's huge ruler. He formed a fist with his left hand and punched at the Xiao Ao with a fierce wind. Bang! As the wind passed by, the whistling blue flame ruler seemed to be blocked by an invisible force. It was in a deadlock for a moment before it was bounced back. Xiao Yan was also forced to take a few steps back due to the huge impact. The Xiao Ao rolled over like a fireball and collided with Li Hong's fist wind. Immediately, it raised its head up to the sky and hissed. Its aggressive attack was on par with Li Hong's full-strength punch. After blocking Xiao Yan and the Xiao Ao's attack with his palm and fist, Li Hong sneered and looked at the frustrated Xiao Ao. He rubbed his numb left arm and said with a proud smile. Kid, your spirit beast is not bad. After you die, I will take care of it for you. Xiao Yan looked at Li Hong indifferently. The corner of his mouth formed a smile. Shameless boasting. Do you have the qualifications? As soon as he finished speaking, Xiao Yan rushed towards Li Hong. At the same time, there was a faint trace of lightning on the blue flame ruler that was raised high up in the air. He attacked Li Hong with killing intent. Since you want to die so badly, then I'll fulfill your wish. Sensing the killing intent from Xiao Yan's body, Li Hong smiled disdainfully. However, his eyes revealed an unprecedented seriousness. Roar! The Xiao Ao raised its head to the sky and howled. Its 4 legs rushed towards Li Hong like a gust of wind. All the energy in its body was gathered in its vigorous forelimbs, and it trampled towards Li Hong as if it was crushing mountains and rivers. Profound extreme scattering hand. Li Hong furiously shouted. The origin monarch ki on his hands surged and instantly covered both of Li Hong's hands. The origin monarch ki circulated rapidly on his hands. It was filled with a frightening pressure. Ha! Li Hong roared out loudly. He pushed both of his hands forward at the same time, and caught Xiaoyan's blue flame ruler with his palm. Then, he blocked the Xiaoao's powerful kick with his palm. Seeing the blue flame ruler being easily blocked by Li Hong, Xiaoyan was slightly shocked. The strength of a peak of monarch spirit warrior was indeed not bad. Back then, he had killed Rek indirectly because of luck. Ow! When the Xiaoao saw that Li Hong had blocked the kick that it was determined to get rid of, the continuous failures made it very angry. Its body flashed, and a fiery light shot out from its forelimbs like a shooting star, piercing towards Li Hong's face at an unparalleled speed. Within the fiery light was a smaller Xiaoyi. Under the control of the Xiaoyi, the fiery light shot out like an arrow, accurately heading towards its target. Li Hong, whose mind had always been tense, immediately sensed the fiery light the moment it appeared. His expression became serious as an origin monarch ki surged out from within his body. It turned into an invisible ki web that surrounded the fiery light. Buzz! The flame that was trapped within the ki web struggled for a moment. However, it was obvious that it was unable to break free. The strength of the Xiaoao was around the peak of the Dishi class. Although the strength of the Xiaoyi had increased significantly due to the eruption of the 3000 lightning monarch flame. Hong Long, taking advantage of the moment when Li Hong focused his attention on the Xiaoao, the origin monarch ki in Xiaoyan's body surged out crazily. In an instant, the golden blue flame ruler on the lightning arcs kept moving around, corroding Li Hong's defense like sharp blades. 8-directional thunder ruler. All of a sudden, the golden lightning arcs on the surface of the ruler trembled intensely. It immediately cracked apart with a loud bang. It resounded by the ears of the two like a sudden clap of thunder. In the next moment, the enormous energy ripple that was caused by the explosion of the golden lightning arcs spread out. It spread in all directions like ripples of death. Thunder rumbled unceasingly. The moment Li Hong reacted, the energy wave had already exploded with a loud bang. Being attacked by the 8-directional thunder ruler at such a close distance, Li Hong was shocked. He did not even have the time to use his technique. In the nick of time, he had managed to cover his entire body with the origin monarch ki. Bang! A loud sound was heard. Li Hong's body was sent flying backwards. The blue flame ruler smashed onto the ground like a meteorite from outer space. A spiderweb-like crack immediately spread out from the ground and spread in all directions. After succeeding in his attack, Xiaoyan looked over. Although this attack had caught Li Hong off guard, it still managed to catch him off guard. His 8-directional thunder ruler was only a mid-grade monarch spell, and it could be said that the damage it dealt to the peak of monarch spirit Li Hong was extremely weak. Just as Li Hong was sent flying backwards, Zhou Yuan also suffered a heavy blow from Liu Kai. The bone sword in his hand emitted a white sword light. At the same time, a frightening red light shot out from his red eyes. The red light seemed to have a kind of mind-blowing power. The man in black named Liu stiffened for a moment before the sword light hit him. At this moment, the white sword light hit him like a meteor. Liu let out a miserable scream and stumbled to the ground. He actually didn't die. After calming down the origin monarch ki in his body, Zhou Yuan looked at Liu who was struggling to stand up, and a sense of defeat emerged in his heart. He had used all of his trump cards, but he still couldn't kill a 6th Dao monarch spirit. "I'll kill you first." After dodging Liu Kai's attack, Zhou Yuan furiously shouted. The bone sword was wrapped in a dark light, and he suddenly rushed towards Liu. Swoosh! A sound of wind breaking was heard. Zhou Yuan's body, which was rushing forward, immediately stopped. A black shadow had already brushed past his face. Looking at it, it was actually the corpse of the guard called Luo Cheng, who was standing beside Suo Quan. The man in black who had killed Luo Ben threw his corpse over, blocking Zhou Yuan's attack. Taking advantage of this short period of time, Liu endured the intense pain and left Zhou Yuan far away. Bastard! I was actually injured by a sovereign master. Liu covered his bleeding abdomen and looked at Zhou Yuan who was being entangled by Liu Kai. His eyes were filled with hatred. Swoosh! Another sound of wind breaking was heard. A dead body was thrown to the ground. Zhou Yuan looked up and his mouth was filled with bitterness. Not far away, Wu Zishan threw Suo Quan's body to the ground with a face full of ecstasy. He held a dark golden scroll in his hand. The scroll was colorful and full of extravagance. "It's over." Zhou Yuan's legs trembled. His heart was filled with disappointment and anger, but what followed next was endless powerlessness. After so many days of planning, it was all in vain. That is, Saint-grade monarch skill. Looking at the scroll in Wu Zixin's hand, Xiaoyan could naturally feel the endless power contained in it with his soul power. Looks like I have to fight with my life on the line. Xiaoyan gritted his teeth and clenched his fists tightly. The two types of flames in his body were ready to move. Chapter end. Hi guys, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.